Is it possible for a male soloist from Asia to achieve something that even Hollywood superstars have never accomplished throughout the history of the digital streaming era? Is it possible for a single name to shatter industry standards long considered unshakable by Western music giants? Or perhaps 2026 truly is the year when the balance of power in the global entertainment industry shifts direction, and that shift is led by one figure named Jungkook. When the number 100 million sounds like just another statistic, the world may not fully realize how nearly impossible that achievement is when reached simultaneously across the three largest streaming platforms in the world. Yet that is exactly what happened. Jungkook, the youngest member of BTS, in early 2026 officially became the first male soloist to surpass 100 million streams simultaneously on Spotify, YouTube, and YouTube Music. Not on just one platform, not across different time periods, but within the same time frame. An accomplishment that even the biggest names in Hollywood pop have never touched. The news first exploded through reports from fan accounts such as at Spotlight and at About Music JK on the platform X, which stated that Jungkook had reached that historic milestone simultaneously. The posts went viral within hours, triggering a global wave of celebration from ARMY, as well as heated debates among industry observers. Some called it proof of fandom power, while others saw it as absolute validation of Jungkook's musical dominance as a soloist. But one thing is undeniable: the numbers are real, verified, and recorded within the statistical landscape of global streaming platforms. This achievement did not emerge out of nowhere. Since his solo debut with the single 7 Feet Lato in 2023, Jungkook has demonstrated an extraordinary pattern of acceleration. The song became one of the fastest releases to surpass 100 million to 1 billion streams on Spotify, and to date has accumulated more than 2.7 billion streams overall, according to reports from KBS World. That figure is not merely impressive, it symbolizes the transformation of Asian artists' position within the global pop hierarchy. His solo album Golden further solidified that narrative. The project earned platinum certifications in various countries, including Canada, making him one of the K-pop artists with the platinum album and multi-platinum singles in the region, as reported by Star News. In an industry that often positions non-Western artists as regional phenomena, Jungkook instead proved that geographic boundaries are no longer relevant in the streaming era. In 2026, his momentum did not slow, it increased exponentially. The song Standing Next to You surpassed 1.4 billion streams on Spotify, placing him among the exclusive ranks of artists with more than one song exceeding the billion mark. Total streams on his personal Spotify account have even surpassed 10.44 billion, a record for an Asian singer and K-pop soloist according to Star News. From an academic perspective within the music industry, such numbers reflect not only popularity, but also consistent cross-demographic and cross-market consumption. Furthermore, Jungkook became the first Asian artist with 6 audio-only videos on YouTube, each surpassing 100 million views, as reported by KBS World. This fact is particularly striking because audio-only videos are often considered to have less appeal compared to fully produced music videos. Yet in Jungkook's case, even minimalist formats generate monumental figures. Is this merely the power of fandom? Or is it a reflection of a shifting paradigm in global music consumption that is increasingly decentralized from Western dominance? These questions have now become serious discourse among industry analysts. Data shows that the world's largest streaming markets are becoming increasingly multicultural, with significant growth in Asia and Latin America. In this context, Jungkook is not just a successful artist, he represents a shift in global pop culture power. Celebrations from ARMY echoed across social media platforms through hashtags such as #HistorionJungkook and #HistorionJungkook. Yet behind the euphoria lie larger strategic implications. In March 2026, BTS is scheduled to return as a full group with their 5th studio album. Jungkook's extraordinary solo momentum indirectly creates unprecedented expectations for that group project. Born on September 1, 1997, Jungkook debuted with BTS in 2013. Over more than a decade, he evolved from a talented magne into a central figure in global pop conversations. His stable vocals, precise dance ability, and magnetic stage charisma make him difficult to ignore. But 2026 marks something different. No longer merely performative praise, but undeniable numerical validation. This record has never even been achieved by Hollywood superstars. The statement sounds provocative, even bold. Yet if referring to the parameter of 100 million simultaneous plays across 3 major platforms within the same year, the data indeed shows that Jungkook is the first. In the history of the modern streaming era, such an accomplishment has not been recorded under the name of another male soloist with the same configuration. Is this the beginning of total K-pop dominance over the global industry? Or is Jungkook a once-in-a-generation genius anomaly? The answer may unfold in the coming years. But for now, one fact cannot be denied. In 2026, a male soloist from South Korea achieved something that even Hollywood icons had never accomplished. And the world can no longer pretend not to see it. This phenomenon is not merely about numbers but about legitimacy. In digital music industry studies, global legitimacy is typically measured through cross-platform consistency, not single-platform dominance. Many artists are able to rule one streaming service yet fail to maintain identical performance on others due to differences in user demographics, recommendation algorithms, and regional consumption patterns. What makes Jungkook's 2026 achievement so astonishing is the fact that he was not simply strong within one ecosystem, but across 3 giants simultaneously: Spotify, YouTube, and YouTube Music at the same time. This was not a momentary stroke of luck, but an indication of evenly distributed and massive market penetration. Taken further, this success also demonstrates the transformation of Asian artists' positions within the global industry value chain. Throughout the 2000s to the early 2010s, international chart dominance was almost entirely controlled by Western names. However, post-2020, that landscape changed dramatically. K-pop is no longer merely a global subculture, but an economic and cultural force. In this context, Jungkook becomes a symbol of the second generation of K-pop globalization, a phase in which artists are no longer breaking into Western markets, but instead standing on equal footing, and in certain parameters, even surpassing them. That it is also impossible to overlook how 7 Feet Lato became the foundational spark of this revolution. The track not only broke streaming speed records, but also built the perception that Jungkook possesses cross-language and cross-genre appeal. When its total streams surpassed 2.7 billion, many analysts began predicting that this was merely the beginning of a longer dominance cycle. That prediction proved accurate in 2026 when Standing Next to You crossed 1.4 billion streams, reinforcing Jungkook's position as one of the few artists with more than 1 billion stream song. The total of 10.44 billion streams on Spotify is not just an impressive number, it is an indicator of catalog endurance. It means Jungkook's songs did not simply explode upon release, but continue to be replayed repeatedly over the long term. From a streaming economics perspective, retention is the key to sustaining a solo career. Many viral artists fail to maintain momentum after 1 or 2 major hits. Yet the data suggests that Jungkook is operating on a different trajectory. On the other hand, the global celebration from ARMY acted as a social catalyst that accelerated the amplification of this achievement. Hashtags such as #HSRNKOK were not merely symbols of fandom pride, but effective information distribution tools in the algorithmic era. Every post, every clip, every statistical fragment contributed to the larger narrative that 2026 is the year of Jungkook. But the larger question now lingers in the air. If a male soloist from South Korea can reach milestones that even Hollywood superstars have not touched, are global standards of success being redefined? Has the center of gravity of world pop shifted? And if this is only the beginning, how much further can that boundary be pushed? One thing is certain, the history of 2026 will not be written without mentioning the name Jungkook. And as BTS prepares to return as a full group in 2026, the world is left wondering, if one soloist alone can shake the global industry, how powerful will the impact be when they reunite? Is this the peak, or merely the beginning of an even greater era of dominance?